folks, welcome back to the Newcastle Save, episode 3. Apologies, it's been a short while. I suffered a very untimely illness over the last week or so, which has prevented me from being able to actually play the game. Couldn't look at a computer screen, imagine that. But back to it, almost back to full strength. And it's killed me not being able to play the game, to be honest, because we had such a good start. I haven't actually played this in a week. So there you go. That's probably the longest I've ever not played a beta. Particularly missed half the beta. But let's crack on, shall we? We followed up the 7-2 victory over Arsenal. What a game. If you haven't watched that, go and watch it now. With a 2-0 defeat at Brighton, which really did leave me scratching my head. To be fair, we missed a penalty. John Joe Shelby, the guilty party, and Davy Proper, Aaron Moy with the goals. They were very long-range goals. I don't know if you've seen a lot of them. I've heard there's a little bit of a rumour about lots of longer shots on goal going in. But we did manage to get back to winning ways at Stamford Bridge, of all places. 3-2 victors. Ibrahimovic and Joel Linton going a brace for us. His debut, of course, at the Bridge. Giroud and Kovacic with the goals for Chelsea. But it was just another game where we managed to basically attack on the counter. That's not our intention, but it's what happened. Then we had a 4-2 victory over Leicester City in the cup. You can see it was very late doors. Andy Carroll gave us the perfect start just inside the first 40 minutes, and that was it for the first half. But the second half, it came alive. Harvey Barnes had equalised. Matt Ritchie off the bench grabbing a goal before Ricardo Pereira equalised in what seemed like it was going to take us to extra time. 92 minutes on the clock, but no. Joel Linton raced up to the other end and scored before Christian Atsu scoring in the 95th minute to give us a 4-2 victory. With a couple of minutes left, you'd have been forgiven for thinking it was going to extra time, or rather straight to penalties, I think it does. But it wasn't to be. We go through and we face Norwich in the next round, so we've got a bit of a Norwich doubleheader. And our remaining league game was against Crystal Palace. We managed to win by 2-1. Adama Traore signed from Wolves, of course. Opening the scoring, but in the second half, Zlatan and Almiron with a late headed goal from a corner to give us the 3 points. And all told, that leaves us in a very healthy fourth position after 4 games with the 9 points. Obviously, the target was less than that, so we've got 9, which is a good start. We've beaten Palace, we've beaten Arsenal, and we've beaten Chelsea, who just aren't on the screen. They're down there in 16th, so they've only won 1 game actually against West Ham. They've lost 3 times, so maybe it wasn't that impressive a victory. But still, it felt good. Today's Manchester City. Now, Manchester City have played obviously 4 games. Against teams you'd expect them to beat, they've beaten, and then they've lost away at Arsenal by 3-0. This could be anything. With the early kick-off on the Saturday, so with the first game of round 5, it could be a tough one. It will be a tough one. Andy Carroll's out injured. We've also lost Lascelles to a slight knock, so Kieran Clark is probably going to start with Shaw. But I'll confirm the team with you in just a second. And there we have the team set. We've gone as pretty much full strength as we can do. Joel Linton with Zlatan up front. First time you'll see Joel Linton, Saint-Maximin and Almiron in the wings with Hayden and Shelby in midfield. The defence, as I said, Clark and Shaw. For Manchester City, Sergio Aguero up front with Sterling and Bernardo Silva in the flanks. And yeah, it's pretty scary, to be quite honest. But yeah, what was it going to be? We weren't expecting to play a weakened side, were we? We weren't hoping for that. Perhaps with Champions League around the corner. No, they're not resting. Obviously, as I say, it started pretty well. I've not played the game in a week. I know there's been updates. If the match engine's been tweaked or changed, I don't know about it. So this could really be a bad one. Let's tell the boys to go and... that's worked well. But let's just get out there. This is going better. The tried and tested method, I'm sure you know. And we're straight into action. Corner ball, inside 10 minutes, De Bruyne towards the far post, headed away. And, we might be able to come forward here. Maximin plays it down to Joel Linton, but, that was a pass back by Joel Linton to Willems. An odd one, to say the least. As Shaw looks for Joel Linton again. What's he going to do? Pass it back to Dubravka? No, he switches the play, but Zinchenko heads on. Hayden, this time it does find its way out to the right side with Kraft, and crossed in, and it's headed in by Joel Linton. 4th goal of the season for him. Another perfect start for the Magpies. This is, it's just dreamland, to be fair. I think we counted quite nicely there. Interested to see if the match engine's a little bit smoother than when I last left it. It looks still a little bit grainy, a little bit choppy. But nice header in by Joel Linton. Good ball in by Kraft. And we have an early lead. I think we'll stay at it. 20 minutes on the clock. Ibrahimovic over this free kick. Fabian Schär heads in, and his first goal of the season is Zlatan. Lovely ball to the back post. And we have a 2-goal lead inside 20 minutes. This is reminiscent. Again, I'm going to say it could go wrong very quickly. Fabian Schär completely unmarked at the back stick, heading in beyond Ederson, and we take a 2-goal lead. We're going to see it again. That doesn't really help us. We assume it's onside. Those lines tell me nothing, especially from that angle. I could have switched it, but I didn't feel as though it was potentially offside, so we're going to leave it. VAR, not involved. Just after the half an hour mark then. We've not changed anything, perhaps my mistake. Savic goes back to Ederson, and Manchester City will look to build. Well, Kraft heads it down. Probably could have taken it on the chest, but we managed to win the ball back. A loose ball for Manchester City, and we break down this right side now with Saint-Maximin, who has a shot towards goal, but saved comfortably by Ederson. Throw in right side just a few minutes later. Ibrahimovic under it, wins it, heads it to Shelvey. All the way out left now to Williams. First time ball in. Wasn't the best. Williams should collect and place it to Shelvey. Out wide now to Kraft. Can he get another good ball in? He can. Can he? No, he can't. And Manchester City might be able to break. And well, it looks as though they are going to break on as Sterling swings the ball out right to Cancelo. All of a sudden, we've turned attack into defence rather quickly. And for some reason, we skip past. He managed to skip through us there. And Bernardo Silva, with his 4th goal of the season, pulls one back. I don't even know what happened here. João Cancelo seemed to absolutely bamboozle. Our players just sort of run through or round Cancelo there. You have a much better chance of winning the ball if you kick it, I always find. But anyway, we kick off and there might be a chance straight away as Hayden launches the ball out left to Almiron. Can he get a ball in? He can. Isaac Hayden. Oh, what a strike by Isaac Hayden. His first goal of the season. The 2-goal cushion is restored. Still absolute scenes, dreams are made at St James's. It's a great ball out to Almiron to start the move, and then an equally perfect ball across. Isaac Hayden there, 1 touch to set, another to strike. Perhaps a little bit central. Ederson probably not happy with that, but we're very, very happy, and well, the chances just keep coming. I mean, what is this? This is like an attacking football DVD. Forget the defending. There's Sterling on this left side, cuts in, finds De Bruyne and Aguero. Look at the triangles that they're making. That's what I wanted to do, to be fair. And, well, Zinchenko, we're not very tight here, are we? Let's be fair. It worries me. It worries me deeply. And just wide. Hopefully we can calm down now. We can calm down, yeah? We're not going to calm down. Sterling unmarked over the crossbar. He should have done better with that, probably. Attacked the ball from deep there from the corner, but wasn't able to put the shot on target. That's half-time then. A very, very attack-minded game. Manchester City probably had the better of the game in terms of what they've done. Look at that for a percentage of possession, but it's what you're going to get, isn't it? We'll see it here. 29% possession to 71, of course, as we've just seen, but passes. We're going to keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it, because passes there, 90 passes. 90 passes completed as I try and fumble my way through this disastrous team talk with a couple of the lads. Yeah, 90 passes in 45 minutes. We're not touching the ball a lot, as Kraft finds it. Saint-Maximin, if he can thread the ball through, we might be good, but we're not good. But Kraft wins it back. He's been a ledge. Almiron strikes and saved across goal. Saint-Maximin picks it up on the right side, but nothing doing. And Manchester City probably won't get away from that. I think we're just going to pause there, and we're just going to go. We're going to go probably a little bit more cautious. So we're going to drop it down a couple of notches. Immediately, obviously, results in a counter as headed and cleared away. And now Savic out left to De Bruyne. Back to Fernandinho. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying to watch Man City camped on the edge of the penalty area with 40 minutes to play. This genuinely could go out any score. Manchester City could easily win this 8-3. If I've called that, then I'm gutted. Cancelo keeps the ball in play and finds Bernardo, who swings the ball out right to Sterling, to Zinchenko. There's an air of inevitability at the moment to Saint-Maximin. Bernardo and off the post or off goalkeeper combination with the post. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I'm looking at here. This is a replay of sorts. I'm not too sure what that was. Adds us on a postcard. Kraft's throw in finds Hayden. He's got his back to goal and he's going to have to find Clark, who wasn't the greatest ball forward. Sterling, Aguero, who's involved with everything, to be fair. Bernardo on this right side. He's got runners left and right and he's found Sterling. You can just see the way Manchester City move and wait. They know the ball will come to them if they're patient. Zinchenko, Sterling, and cleared away by Clark, but it's coming straight back at us. And doesn't seem to be any release. It feels like we've played about 4 halves of this game. Zinchenko, De Bruyne, outright to Cancelo, the man who gave us trouble in the first half. Bernardo Silva, and he rattles one in almost off the post, it seemed. An incredible strike. And 3-2. We'll see it again, sadly. De Bruyne there. Wonderful switch of play. Cancelo worked the ball inside to Bernardo, who didn't need any invitation but to strike it there. Keeper Dubravka can do nothing about that at all. And we get no moment's respite at all as Aguero works this ball from the throw-in. Cancelo, right side, launches the ball. Look how we're getting done here. We probably need to make changes, but I'm concerned about what to do because I don't know what to do, to be honest. I don't think there's anything we can do, but we can do this with Almiron. And, good defending from Savic. Got himself in there when it looked like Almiron might have had a shot across goal. Probably should have done better. Shelvey's corner. Ibrahimovic under it and heads straight down at Ederson. That was a chance. Saint-Maximin picks up a knock. He's going to have to go off. We lost him in the last game as well. It's going to be Saive who'll come on. And it's difficult because he's not ideal out there. We lost Atsu, actually. I forgot to mention. We sold him, I think. Or he's gone out on loan, actually. He's gone out to France. He just wanted to go, and I like him, but he wanted to go, and that's, I'm not going to keep him here against his will. And we work the ball nicely. Kraft, nice ball to Saive, crosses. Joel Linton off the post and behind. That could prove pivotal. Oh, straight away, we're straight into another move as Man City work the ball out to Cancelo. He's been an absolute demon on that right side. He's caused me no ends of issues. Hayden, but Kraft has been good, to be fair. That's another good ball. Is it? No, not quite. Ederson, not quite get that. Bring it down. That's a poor header, but Ibra's there. It's no problem when you've got Ibra. And Almiron, we're starting to look a little bit more dangerous. Man City perhaps committing more bodies forward. Almiron probably didn't need to shoot from the 1 degree angle that he found himself with there, but credit the man for trying. Just 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go. Hopefully at this stage we're good for a point, even if it all goes wrong. But, again, this could easily finish Man City as a winning score, as they're just so patient constantly. Cleared away, Fernandinho off the post, and, superb save from Dubravka, but it was offside anyway. Bernardo Silva there in offside position from Aguero, I think, strike. And a few minutes to go, we could be on the verge of another fine, unexpected victory in the Premier League, and indeed it is. It's 3-2. We rode our luck a couple of times, but equally so, we deserve the victory for me. We could have scored a few more goals had we been a little bit more cutting edge. But wow, what can you say? Pop a like on there for that. Opening 5 Premier League games, we've beaten Manchester City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Obviously, it doesn't get any easier. Our next Premier League encounters, the next couple of games, or whatever the next few games, once we're past Norwich, are Liverpool and Manchester United. So we're getting the big boys out early. Difficult fixture list, but then this is the period that we're sort of earmarking for more points. But to have 12 points after 5 games is a fantastic start. Can't say any less than that, really. I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the Manchester United fixture. It's televised, so we'll show it. Sunday night, or rather Sunday, Premier League football. Super Sunday, I think is what we call that. And we'll see where we are. I think the target for this next few weeks is going to have to be progression in the Cup. And to be fair, just a point. I'm happy with a point. So, I think we should beat Norwich, but I'll take a point. And Liverpool, we may as well give that one up. Liverpool, uncharacteristically unbeaten at the start of the season, although they're only ahead of us on goal difference at this stage. Anyway, do pop a like on there for me. I look forward to seeing you on the very next video. There won't be such a long gap between this one because, as I say, I'm getting better. Apologies if you can still hear a bit of graveliness in the voice. That's just because of the cold that we had. But it is passing. I look forward to seeing you, as I say, and I'll see you then. Take care. Goodbye.